Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Generations. On the last video we just beat the Death Egg robot, and now it's time to go get our next souvenir from a rather familiar face. God damn it, Sonic's been on a shopping spree again. I always seem to start off in the shop now. I don't even buy anything, it's just customary, I guess. Oh, hang on. We forgot something. We need to actually go back to the chemical plant zone and jump up here. Now, some people in the other video did notice I had warped past him, although I did make it blatantly obvious that he was there. Time to see what Metal Face has to say. Face me if you wish to have the Chaos Emerald. And so, face him we shall. You know, I wish I had more to say about this boss, because I never played CD when I was young. It was the only classic game I missed out on. But I was able to change that with the Xbox Live version. And this boss was actually pretty fun. This game was the first to introduce Metal Sonic, which is now a very consistent and strong character throughout the series. Oh, and if Sonic 2 or Sonic and Knuckles weren't your favourite, then I guess you probably liked this one. Now, I found with this boss fight, you can think of it in two different ways. I've heard the side of, well, you only raced Metal Sonic in Sonic CD, so compared to that, this is pretty awesome. Because as you'll see, Metal Sonic will be doing all sorts of different moves, throwing shit at us and trying to electrocute us as well. And then there's the side that say, but there's this huge rivalry between Sonic and Metal Sonic. This boss fight should have been something epic. But at the same time, that's going against what the original did, and that's kind of what this game's about. So which side are you on? Do you think you would have liked to have seen some kind of epic battle between these two Sonics? Or are you happy with the way Generations did it, in a simple, kind of obstacle course-like way? A lot like the original was, a simple race to the finish trying to dodge shit that was trying to kill you. Now, me personally, I can understand where you're coming from if you know this rivalry between the two characters should end in an epic battle, but when he's doing shit like this, where he definitely didn't do that in the original, I can let it slide, because this is pretty damn awesome. Albeit, he did shoot forward in a ball of light, but he didn't do it as epically as that. Oh, damn it, I don't think I'm going to be able to hit him in time. I don't have enough fuck. I've been talking about the character so much, I haven't even told you really how to beat this guy. To be honest, you hold right. That's as much as you do. Maybe hold left or so every now and then when he's throwing shit at you, but aside from that, you hold right, and you're pretty much safe. Oh, also make sure you only jump and hit him when he's tired, because if you try and do what I just did, you get hurt. And that's definitely going to affect my S rank, but I don't mind, because we won anyway. We destroyed Metal Sonic, but not really, because he comes back in Heroes, teehee. And I am literally 300 points out. Ah well, we still got ourselves a Chaos Emerald, which is what counts, I guess. So I just realised, we just got a Chaos Emerald and we're playing Generations. Where's my classic music? I am disappointed! But my disappoint shall be fixed as we go into the next level. And we're doing it as classic Sonic first, as normal. And in this level we're going to be playing in the city of question mark. Ah, Speed Highway, we meet again. Though I've never had a chance to play you on a Dreamcast, when I played you on the PC version, you were one of my favourites. Yes, I played the PC version, I'm sorry. And at this point, the Sonic series has so many characters, I don't even know how to count them on one hand, because I can't. For a lot of people, this might be your favourite 3D Sonic game, but that was before Generations came out, right? Right? So, as Speed Highway's name implies, it is a very speedy level, so expect me to be spin dashing till the night is done. Which is probably going to be for a long time, considering there is no day cycle in this level. Funny that. As with most of the levels, right now the attention to detail is pretty damn nice. We have the main stuff going on in the front here, but you can still see all of what's going on in the background. May it be just cars in the background, or you've got TVs or monitors or posters and various other just little touches that make the environment feel so much more alive. I mean, you can even see the chairs and tables within the buildings. But apparently you can't see spikes because you're paying attention to those tables and chairs. Now, the one thing that is probably on your mind is that we are, for the first time in Generations, seeing one of the 3D stages in 2D. So how does this play out? Well, actually, very well. A lot like the other levels did, making the 2D into 3D, they still take a lot of the gimmicks that made the 3D levels so much fun and still somehow implemented them within the 2D stages, keeping their enjoyment. Like those, I don't know, what the hell would you call those? Dumpster flinger thingies? Yeah, dumpster flinger thingies. But taking a gimmick from a 3D game and successfully implementing it in a 2D game, still making it fun, is actually pretty impressive. Albeit, those thingies, those are probably one of the simpler things to implement when you consider all you're doing is entering it from one direction and it flinging you in another direction, hence the name Flingy, so, you know. It's going to be its official name, by the way. But hopefully we're going to see more interesting 3D ideas seen in 2D, so we can fully fucking jump on a platform right, because I seem to be failing at this right now. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm distracted by the flinger thingies. Or the idea of eating delicious chow gelato. Now, out of the classic stages, this one probably isn't too high on my favourites list, but I do enjoy it. Reason being, it just doesn't stand out, and I don't know how to explain what I mean. It just doesn't have that appeal of the other levels. And it's weird, because it's a city, and I think that might be the problem. It just seems a bit kind of, I don't know, bland? It's hard to explain, really, because I really enjoy the level. Some of the gimmicks are quite interesting. The spikes are annoying, but I put up with that, as you can see. But it's just something just doesn't appeal to me about this stage, and I can't put my finger on it. So I apologise. I was gonna, you know, try and explain myself, but I have no idea what it is. And it's actually quite funny that I don't count this as one of my favourites when I count the 3D version of this stage as probably one of my favourite 3D levels of the entire game. Which we are seeing in a moment, as we've just completed the stage at a quite lengthy 3 minutes 16 seconds, but thankfully we're able to just scrape that S rank with the little amount of rings we actually got. Good thing I'm not trying for no hits either, because that would suck. Like, so hard. So we've now restored half the city back to its former glory. We have to do the modern stage. Mushroom Hill Zone! Oh my god, totally using that for one of the challenges in the Green Hill Zone. But let's do modern Sonic. As I stated a moment ago, this is literally my favourite act in the moderns, so I'm definitely going to go as fast as humanly possible, which is funny because someone said to me, don't boost through Speed Highway, and I lolled. Oh my god, I laughed. Because I'm like, No. Well, mainly because I am a douchebag, but only because boosting is required to get some of these red coins, the rings. And you can definitely tell I've had practice on this stage when you consider I can go through it in a pretty quick fashion. But the stage is designed with such this awesome flow to it, where you just can't resist boosting. I just can't. I need to do this level as fast as humanly possible because that's kind of what the name is. It's Speed Highway. You expect me not to boost through Speed Highway. I feel like I'll be able to stop complaining at this one guy in the time I'll be able to complete Speed Highway. Why do I keep saying Speed Highway? Ah, I love this level. Is that apparent already? Up and down and all around. And of course, this level... You know what? I was going to mention this level has lovely attention to detail, of course. But it makes me think. In a way, I am kind of disappointed that this game has little choice when it comes to the levels. It feels like they could have picked so much more and made the game so much bigger. But when you consider the levels they have picked out and what they've done to them, the amount of little details that I bet you wouldn't notice unless you were watching someone else play it like now, or if you actually went back and stopped in certain parts of the level to actually look at what they put in, like the smallest details. In some way, it looks like they've gone way too over the top with the detail. And it's just nice to see that they have paid so much attention to the original level to make it feel and look incredible. And it is quite amusing when you consider how much effort they put into doing this. When you actually play the game, you're so focused in the gameplay element that you don't really look for stuff like that. You kind of just are playing the game rather than checking out what the graphics are like. I mean, yeah, you kind of see the graphics and think, wow, this looks amazing. But then you kind of move on to that and start playing the game, getting into the game, and then that's kind of it. You don't really pay attention, and it's only when you look back on either recorded footage or, like I say, stop and have a look, you miss a lot of things. And it's kind of a shame that gaming has kind of turned into that, really. Oh hey, we finished a level. There's all me getting deep into the artistic side of gaming, and we've just beaten the stage. So I suppose that means I have to stop talking, which to some people might be a good thing, I guess. I have come to the conclusion that I hate every female character in the Sonic series! And with that friendly thought, I will leave you again with Let's Play Sonic Generations. I hope I will see you next time. Later.